Thank you to all the followers of the page News and Opinions Utila. Today we're going to give you a little tour around through Utila, a new botanical experience that has high hopes, and we want to give you a little preview of what the plans of this place are to be. Today I am with
Rudy Parson from Utila, born, raised here on the island, and I'm from at least 4 generations of Utilians. Welcome to True Utila. This area of the island is called, otherwise known to Arab borders, Ironbound.
So we're going to invite everyone to join us as we walk through and we enjoy this beautiful nature. What the objective of the whole place objective is quite
Have a different type of view for tourism, yeah? With all the plantation that going on, we're trying to attract like the wildlife, yeah? And having wildlife here on the property, you will have a different tourist attraction, you know. People that can't dive, people that want to do something else than just diving, you know, they go through their courses in a couple of days and then they want to stay on the island to explore more. Through Utila, you can have something for them so they can look forward to. Yeah, let's move on. We got a variety of plants coming up in different trees. If you look along the trail, you can see the different variety of plants and trees we have coming up. We go through the little trail here. You see how we got little coconut trees planted up in this little pit. This was a water pit. During high tide, this gets so damp and so moist that you can barely walk through it. Back in the day, 150 years ago, all this place you see here full of rocks and full of dense vegetation. This used to be a cocal. From the time you enter the road over there on Pumpkin Hill, all the way down to the western part of Utila used to be a cocal. They used to export hundreds of thousands of coconuts over here a month. We got a mamea tree, the famous mamea, with 2 other little sprouts coming out.
most of these trees were already here, or did you guys plant them?
No, sir. Most of these trees was already here by natural. You know, they just grow up. After the coconut trees died in the 1990s, then all this vegetation came growing up, and now they're here. They've been here now over 50, 60 years, some of these trees. We got craboo trees. You all know what a craboo tree is? The craboo?
Yeah.
Okay. This one of our mango trees right here. This is the famous shortcut. Or cut short. One of them two. These plants were just, not just planted, but these were brought here. One of the ideas is to have a yoga performance over here. Those platforms right there, we made them to have a little yoga sessions. People could get out of town, the noisy part of town, and come and enjoy the natural beauty of Utila, you know. Do their little yoga in peace and quiet, like how they really like to do. Bird types, we have the red-head woodpecker, carpenter bird. You all know him. We have sometimes there's a hawk. We call him a crab hawk. He's black with a white tail. Sometimes we have the wild pigeon, we call him, but he's a white cap pigeon, grayish, bluish color light with a white cap. Then we have the chachalaca. You guys know what a chachalaca is?
Coco crow.
Croco crow, the famous croco crow. You know him? Awesome. Yeah, they roam here, the crab hawk, the chachalaca. They all live in these areas because of the little berries. The little berries, the hardwood, the ironwood produces, yeah? This is the almond walk. If you can notice.
Smell like almond.
You smell it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something I think is very important to make clear so the public don't get confused. It's not that you guys are here, destroying or making something new, but you just embracing what was already here.
Absolutely.
And also adding on to it by growing different plants because this is a sanctuary, like you mentioned, to so many animals.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even to the permit crab. The permit crab here on the island, they call him a soldier. I digested it. Mama Serrera tree. And this is his seed, it's his fruit right here, see? That's what he looked like. And the texture that is just like a mame. You all know the mame? Sapote? Edible as well. And that what the tip of squintlers low down here. Now look at how I got a little treat for you. See that fella right there on the limb? One of the famous Highlanders. All this. All you see is white mangroves right now. And in between there we got a red mangrove and the other red mangrove. Swampers, this way the swampers live mostly. And during the mating season, you see them a lot more because they're looking to reproduce. Then they go to the beach. On the beach, you see they dig holes. You see some holes and burrows. That way they go and lay their eggs. But mostly now that mostly everybody know about it, they be in a tight. The raccoons, they go and they invade these burrows and they eat them, the iguana eggs, turtle eggs, swamper eggs, highlander eggs, anything they can find. These raccoons is just destroying the wildlife of the island. Let's make our way back this way. We bike to the
Where we started.
the end bike to the out of a tree.
This is a beautiful walkway, something that I truly believe that those who love nature would really enjoy. And we want to thank everyone who watched this video, everyone who joined us while we walked through, while we saw the different parts of nature. We know especially you elderly folks or Utilians who are offshore would really enjoy this video because you saw what Utila looked like in the day. Rudy, what would be your final message to all the Utilians and also to all the tourists who one day might be able to visit through Utila if everything, comes like how you guys want it to be?
Help conserve the island, help preserve nature, because this is a beautiful attraction. Instead of just tearing everything down, preserve.
For news and opinions Utila with Samir Fernandez Jr. and cameras, this was Jonathan Ponce.